Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. I'm going to be playing some 10-minute rabbit games. I'm going to explain my thought process and hopefully this video is going to be very helpful for you. Now I'm going to play a d4. I am a 2000 Elo rated player, close to 2100 on Lead Chess, but 2000 on chess.com. Now here I like to push. It's a very annoying bingo gambit. Sometimes they play it. Here I just like to develop the knight. I think it's better to take with the pawn and then play e4, I guess. Okay, so we can play e4, but sometimes I'm worried about this move queen to a5. I think I'm going to play e4 because, it's better to defend. If he played this, it doesn't matter. Trying to think out of the bishop to attack this knight makes sense. I guess bishop to d3 does not seem like a bad move because after the fianchetto bishop, I can play knight to e2 and replace the knight with another knight. So that's going to be good. And also knight to e2 will help me castle my king, get the bishop out, and then we play chess. Because I can also play knight to f3, but sometimes this knight might move. I mean, even though knight to f3 is good, but there's going to be this bishop pin, so just knight to e2. Okay, we can pin him with the bishop, but why would I play a move like that? I don't think so. I'll just castle. And by the way, I'm not playing on chess.com, I'm playing on Lead Chess. But there's some kind of an extension that you can add on your browser. It is called Lead Chess Enhancement. It's beautiful. I mean, it's like chess.com, but on Lead Chess. But it's free, 100% free. It's amazing. I don't know if that's illegal or something. I don't want to encourage any illegal activities, but I think it's legal. I don't know. I guess I'm going to develop the bishop. It doesn't matter where. At least we should develop it, either bishop to g5 or bishop to f4. He might try to, attack queen here. Okay? There are no pins, whatever. I don't know what I want to play here. I mean, rook c1 cannot be bad. I mean, just, moving the rook away from the starting square, somehow a good file. Okay. Maybe the knight's going to try to jump here. I have this move f4, take control over this, but after f4, h6, bishop takes, or knight takes, I don't care. I think I'm still fine because my king will be safe on h1, and I have more control. I think I'm going to play f4. My bishop is going to be bad after like h6, bishop back in this. I mean, I guess I can take, I don't know. Okay, queen there, just trying to get to my pawn. I can play b3. It's defended, everything's defended. That's, yeah, brain dead. What? Oh my god, I want to curse so much. Okay, so we blunder the beast. I mean, yes, I should definitely ask myself why did he play this move, not only to target the DM pawn, but also lining up against the king. That's a threat. And after it happened, I have no idea what to do. What should I do? Just king to h1, I'm gonna lose a piece. Queen takes, that will be queen takes pawn. Is there a way to save this somehow? King h1, bishop takes, queen takes here, rook b1. Rook b1, he can run. Man, this is just stupid. So he's gonna take, queen takes, and I don't think he's gonna take the pawn. I mean, why should he? Because after takes, rook here, and the only legal move that he has, it's not gonna cost him the game. Okay, that's a very good move. Just trying to simplify the game even more, trying to trade. Pawn push, takes, bad. Yeah, it is just bad. I'm gonna resign here. Yeah, you should always ask yourself why your opponent made a specific move. Yeah, I was completely blind. I did not see this. That's not a good excuse. Okay, so f4 was bad. I didn't want him to go here with the knight, so what am I supposed to do? Just simple b3. This move will not be possible because it's already defended, and after this, there is no... Yeah. Maybe I was supposed to move the king first and then play f4. It's safer. And after this, that was bad because of the immediate check, and after that, yeah. Now we're going to play another one. It doesn't matter. Now we've known our mistake. I'm going to try to avoid it in the future. What is this? I don't want to watch a game. I want to play a game. Let's play another one. Okay, playing with the black pieces. Okay. But whenever I play on leeches, I don't care that much about losing because I don't really care about the account. I just play chess because I enjoy it. But on chess.com, it's very tense right there. Very tense. I hate to lose on chess.com. This move and then this move e6, queen d6. It's a very annoying trap, or not trap, but an attack by white. But if you know what you're doing, you're going to be fine. After knight here, maybe some kind of knight f6, maybe e5 should be played. And if after here, oh, pawn push. So they play this move because they want to stop me from playing this move e5. Here we can get the bishop out to target his rook. Mostly they remove the rook, or he can play this. Either way. I don't think I want to take it. Okay, he moved the rook, it's fine. Knight to f6 seem okay. Let's just play it, I don't know why. But I think this is the theory. Bishop there, knight to f6, and then trying to break with c5, trying to, okay, he wants to trade. So after trades to take a knight jump here. I also have this move g5. He cannot take, he's going to lose the rook. After g5, he takes a take back with the knight. And even if he takes like this, which is actually good, g5 he can take like this, and I cannot take, and we're going to lose the rook. And after takes, maybe then g5, it's not going to do much. I mean, if he takes, I can take back with the knights. Should not be a problem. Then what do I do? Knight here is not possible. Maybe queen here. Because after takes, maybe we can play takes, maybe some kind of a discovery. Takes, queen check. I mean, here I'm just helping him defend the pawn. I don't want him to defend the pawn. Okay, so what do I do? So queen e6, bishop takes, knight takes, pawn push. That's bad. I think I'm gonna play it. I don't know why. I mean, bishop takes, maybe just queen takes with a check, queen blocks, and we take. Because look, if you manage to trade off the queens in this specific tile variation, you would be very happy with black because you have a safe king, because there is no attack with the queen. But if the queen remained here, okay, I have no idea what the hell that move is because knight takes here, bishop takes. What is this? I mean, that's a free pawn. That is a free pawn, right? I mean, knight takes is threatening to go here. I can move back with the bishop, though. Knight takes, bishop takes, queen takes. The knight is pinned. He doesn't have anything. Okay. Knight takes, pawn push. I can take with the bishop if I want to. I don't know. I'm seeing a free pawn. I'm going to take it. Maybe I'm not calculating correctly, which might be the case. So if he takes, I take back. Maybe if he takes here, I can just take his rook. Okay. Maybe I can just take his rook, though. Because the bishop has to move. There are no checks. And when the bishop does move, he cannot go here. I'm going to take it. So after this push, I can just take. So after knight takes, rook, there's nothing for him. He has to move the bishop. And when he does, maybe I can run back, play this move h5, and I just have a rook. I don't know what the hell that this move was. I mean, just free rook. Maybe some kind of a knight g3 might do something because it allows the queen in. Okay, he moved back. I have a check. I mean, if you have a check, always play it. I don't know if that's going to be good. Maybe just a simple queen here, queen g4. If he ever moves the knight, I'm going to trade. Because after this check, he's forced to go here or here. Choices. I think I'm going to go here. I'm developing the queen, maybe trying to get in. Of course, none of these checks are good, but maybe a check here. The king moves somewhere. And maybe then we're able to take it because he cannot take, he's going to lose the queen. So knight check, king here or king here, take here, he cannot take, he's going to lose the queen. Maybe that's an idea. Maybe I can just take this free pawn and maybe then play e6, get the bishop in. Okay, so I think that's not a mistake because after this check, he can just obviously take. I have a check, so why not play it? King here, I have another check. Now, what the hell am I talking about? That's the free knight. Okay, my calculation sucks. I have no idea what's happening. Okay, so where is the mate? I don't think there's a mate. So check. I mean, I can just force a check. King moves back and we just trade queens and then we get the knight back. We're controlling everything. We're having fun. I think that is the best way, right? I just like to simplify. I have no idea what's wrong with me. So check right here. It can go there. You know what? Let's just play this check. Force him to go back. And then take the queen. King takes. Go back with the knight. Make sure it's defended. And then we are fine. Yeah, I mean, down 7 points. He should resign. Yeah, his mistake was taking the bishop. Yes, you can try to do something here, but you're not going to succeed in anything. We're just going to develop the knight, controlling these squares. If the knight was attacked, actually there is this move, but luckily they are knights, so they can defend each other. So after this, maybe we can go back knight to f6. I guess knight f6 is good. Or maybe knight in, there will be a check. I have to move the king, there will be another check. I mean, I always complicate things, but I think this move is better because I'm always stopping this check. And if you want to take, I take back, there is still no check. And then we need to figure out a way. Maybe just a simple e6 move, kick the bishop away, get the bishop out, get the rook in, and we're totally chilling. So I guess he made a mistake, just like I did in the first game. I just completely blundered the piece, and he just completely blundered the rook. Yeah. But I love this. I mean, the board looks amazing. You're playing like on a chess.com, but on Lee Chess. It's beautiful. But sometimes it gets very laggy and slows down everything. I really hate it sometimes. Okay, we're gonna play e6. We're just opening up for the bishop and attacking his bishop. Okay, he moved. I can jump in with the knight. I don't know what it actually does, but bishop d6 does not seem like an awful move. Maybe they were trying to target the pawn. I mean, just developing the bishop does not seem like a horrific move. Nothing's going to happen. We can blame. Okay, why? Why play a check? Why are you trying to trade down material? It's going to be very bad for him. He should, keep his pieces on the board. I mean, my bishop is garbage anyway, so I think I can just take. Okay. We can develop the knight to a good square, like here. It can all be targeted. And then we just move the. Okay, he's trying to get the rook here, but that's actually going to be a blunder after king to e7 because of the fork. Is he really that sleepy and is going to play rook to f1 without seeing this fork? I don't think so. But he can't. I mean, he needs to have control over the f-file, which he will never have because I'm going to play rook here. Okay, he went the other way. I can push this pawn. Even if he removes the knight from here, this pawn will never move from here. So I have two passers on this side. I have rook. This is completely crushing. I know sometimes they say you should not resign, but if you're playing at a higher level, like over 2,000, just resign. Just resign. It's not gonna do anything for you. Maybe he's trying to go here, but even if he takes nothing's gonna happen. He does not have enough material to cause damage. Okay, bishop here. I have no idea what's that. Maybe after I play rook here, he's gonna play this. Possible. I can just attack actually. Attack his bishop, and then I gain another pawn move. And now his bishop is completely garbage. He does not have the check. Maybe he can remove the knight, and after I take, there is a check. Maybe. But it's not going to do anything. I can just play king here, because after takes a check, I can move back. So I think I'm going to play king to d8. I could have also played a check, but yeah, check and knight here was even better, attacking more stuff. Now allowing the take is not good. Check is possible, but just king c7, and we're totally fine. Now we just, land a rook there. Okay, he's trying to take my pawn. What do I do? Push, he can take here. I don't want that. I have a check. He takes. I think it's better for me to give a check, let him take, play a rook here. He's trying to trade one of the rooks. And maybe I can just play rook here because whenever he takes, I take back and still have a rook. So I think let's just play check, give up this pawn, it doesn't matter. And then rook f8. Give him the pawn. We don't care about the pawn. And also any check would have been checkmate, but I don't have a check. Maybe if I push this pawn and he takes check, he can move here, but still not checkmate. I want to check here. Or here, it would be okay. Why you're pushing pawns? It's not good for you. I think this is the move. If he takes, that's a check. I'm really happy. If he push, then I can take. We take. He takes back with the pawn. I'm not sure what he's trying to do. I mean, ooh, king takes. Interesting. So I can technically take this pawn. He cannot take because I have a check and I win. But what about knight takes, king takes? Check. He can go here and I cannot take. Well, I guess I can take. Yeah, it's pretty much winning. So he takes. I can play this check even. Check. Force him to move anywhere, and we just take the bishop. If I wanted to take here, then I have a check. It's completely winning. I mean, I resigned because I was down one piece. This guy is down a lot of pieces. So check. He can probably try to run back. I have this check because he cannot take. I'm going to play a check and win the bishop. Yeah. Here we're trying to lure him into the fifth rank, but he's not going to take because he knows that. But after king here, I'm going to play another check, trying to still force him into taking this pawn. And if he went here, then I have a check. Okay, because he cannot take its spin. So now he's forced to go back. What do I have? Well, I can play another check. Still trying to force him to go take, but he doesn't want to. He just doesn't want to. Okay, it's fine. Fine. I have this pawn push. Just want to take and simplify stuff. And also this move opens up for the other rook to get into the game. He cannot take, he cannot push, he can move the king, but we can just take, and have an active rook on the A file. Now we don't, okay, me C check, me do check, but I don't think it's going to help after, okay, I don't want to play king B8 though. Well, I guess I have to. It's okay. But just stakes. Okay. Just trying to have this check. I mean, even if you have a check, what good does it do? I mean, I have no idea. Where do I go though? This move is good because after this check, I can play king A7, and it can try to pin me, but I don't think it's good. So I have rook here. I mean, let's just try to get some trades. The knight is defending. The king is not defending because there will be a check, and I have to move the king. So that's why. He can take, and I take back, and I'm really happy. Okay, where to go? I think king A8 is better because king A7, we might be pinned. So just king A8. He wants to take, we can take back. We're happy. We just have. Yeah. He has nothing. And if you move the rook, this is going to be a fork, and I'm going to win his bishop. Even if he try to defend it, I don't care. That's a fork. King moves somewhere. I take, he takes back. And then we push the pawns. Okay, thank you for the rook, I guess, for the bishop. So he takes. I'm thinking about b5 check because I really don't want to lose this pawn. So b5, forcing him to take, and then I take with a check. What about this move? And he just doesn't. Well, I don't know. Let's just see. Let's see what happens. We're trying to force him in. Okay, and he did that. He did exactly that. Okay, the laptop started to crash down for some reason. I think rook to f5 will be fine. There will be a rook b5 check here, and this is just checkmate. This is just over. Unless he wanted to play a4, give himself some time. It's not the correct move. That's a check. He moves here, and rook c6, checkmate. That's what I'm telling you. This chess.com extension makes the laptop very slow. I don't know why. I don't know why I'm actually analyzing the game. It's a very clear blunder that my opponent did. He blundered a piece, and that's it. I mean, if you blunder the pawn at over 2000, elo level, it's done. You're losing the game. But blundering a piece is even worse. So I really like this. I mean, it's really great. Okay, so now let's learn from our mistakes. 96% accuracy, so no mistakes whatsoever. But bishop here is bad. I always know that after f4 I can play bishop to e4. Maybe it's not f6 first and then bishop here, right? Yeah, it's not f6. I always mistake these two because there is knight to e2. There is this pawn push. There's bishop out to try to trade. Sometimes there's c4. There are a lot of moves, so the tile variation, it is tricky. Now we're gonna try to play another one. Hopefully this is not gonna be very lagging, so we're gonna just disconnect it, and then we're gonna try it again on another one. Okay, let's see. So we lost one, we won one. That's good. Okay, now we're gonna play with the white pieces. I'm gonna play d4. I'm trying to learn the Italian, but it's full of variations. I get completely crushed when playing it. You can take with the pawn or with the queen. We develop the knight, we develop the bishop, knight here, e. I mean, basic stuff. We don't go for some kind of a Joe Bava London stuff because we just develop. Okay, here we can play knight here, we can play bishop here, but the problem with bishop to d3 is always this annoying move that I have to move back and stuff. So I'm just gonna play knight to f3 first. He's gonna play e6, try to trade the bishops. Okay, me c pin, me pin. Okay, we're gonna play a3 just to make sure that I can play bishop to d3 safely whenever he castles kingside and I have an active bishop. Now he's trying to play bishop to d6, try to get this bishop trade. Now if bishop here and I go back and he takes and I take back, there is no way to attack the bishop unless I play bishop to e2. Interesting. So let's just play rook c1. Wait for this move. I can capture if I want. You're choosing not to. Okay, interesting. So maybe just bishop to e2. Maybe I want to move the knight here. Maybe I want to jump the knight into the, after bishop here, I can jump the knight in. Takes, queen takes, knight takes, pawn takes is going to be a fork. But what about knight jumping in here? Bishop takes, queen takes, bishop takes, pawn takes, and knight goes back attacking this pawn twice. I think then I would have queen g4 to attack here. Interesting. I just like to be annoying. Whenever you see this knight move, you should always play it. Okay, he takes here. Okay, so he won a piece. I can win a piece back. He takes my queen. I take his queen. His bishop can move whatever. It's not going to attack any of my pieces. So after knight takes, 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 he takes back, and I take back with the knight, actually. So hold on. Knight takes, he takes, I take. Is that good, though? Knight takes, 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 takes. He cannot take with the knight. No, sorry, he cannot take with the rook because then after takes, 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 rook takes, knight takes, at least I have an active rook. Maybe let's go for complications. So he takes my queen, I take his queen. If he doesn't want to, and he just wants to take like this, isolated pawn, backward pawn, which is bad. I don't know what he can do here. I don't know what he can do here. I think it's the best thing just to take my queen because you're in. You're. Ooh, la la. Well, that's also possible, but why? Okay, so he's saying I want control over the c file. If I take with the queen, there's going to be this knight in, and I cannot take because my rook will be hanging. If I take with the knight, he can take with the queen, he takes here and I take back. Fine. But what if I take okay, I don't take first. What the hell am I talking about? So queen takes, my bishop takes, I hate that. So I think the best move is to take with the knight. I don't want to ruin my pawn structure for that. Okay, he takes, take back with the queen, everything's fine. If he wants to take, I take here. Okay, nothing's happening. Fine, what an idiot. He just traded everything off the board. Maybe I actually forced him into that. I have no idea. Okay, so now we're just gonna castle, I guess. Even castling is not the best thing, I suppose. What should I do? I can jump the knight in here and have really beautiful squares for the knight. He's gonna jump in there, but I have f3. But that's gonna allow a check, which is annoying. I think I'm gonna castle. Knight jumping in here, it's fine because I have f3. Then the knight has to f off. I mean, it's very clear that he needs to move away from here. He doesn't have any other move, so move away. Move here if you want to, move back, move there. Maybe that's a better move to try to go here. But I still have this attacking move, which still attacks his knight. So I think I can go back with the knight. I don't know why it's lagging, though. It's because of this dame extension that I really like, but he's trying so hard. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. Do you understand? It doesn't work. You cannot put a piece here. Fuck off. People are so weird when they play chess. I mean, come on. Something that does not happen. Okay, he's just attacking my knight. My pawn. So I do have knight here. I do have knight to c5. He cannot target me because I think I can take. He can take, which is possible. How about we play something else? How about we play what? Queen c3 does not seem like a horrific move. I think queen c3 is fine. We are defending the pawn and we're trying to get the rook here. So whenever he wants to trade the queen, it's going to be losing the game literally. And if he wants to play queen here, then I play rook c1. Keep moving the knight. I don't know what's going to do for you, but I think I have this move. I think I have knight to c5. He needs to defend the pawn. If he pushed, I'm just going to take this free pawn. I think now we have knight to c5. It's very dope. He needs to protect with the queen. That's what happens when you keep moving your dame knight all over the place. If he went here, I can attack. He moves there, I can take a free pawn, and then I can go back here, or maybe I can go back here. Interesting. I have no idea what that move does. That's completely the dumbest move I've seen. Rook c1. Because I can take this pawn and he cannot take, I'm going to win the knight back. Okay, so now he's trying his best not to fall for that. But it's going to happen anyway, because this pawn is not defended. Maybe we push, and then we try to push again. So takes here doesn't work, because if takes, it doesn't work, yeah. Maybe we try to solidify the knight right here. He cannot push, he's going to lose this pawn. He cannot go here because I can attack his knight. Okay. Still trying his best to do this. Okay. He's trying to push here. I cannot take. I'm gonna lose the rook. So I can go back with the knight. He takes, I take, he takes, and I take back. And there is no way for him to get in with the knight. Fine, if that's what you want, fine. This guy is completely disgusting. Maybe he's not gonna take. Okay, he's of course gonna take. He's not gonna make a blunder like this. That's horrific. Then it's just a matter of, because I actually have the center break though. I have this e4 move, I'm going to win a pawn, so he has to take it after I take back. 2 pawns in the center is good. What is wrong with this dude? That's not good. Having double pawns in the endgame is not good. I can push e4, takes and takes. He can try to attack me. I think I have to make a king move, but I have to be very careful. Okay, so if I played e4, takes and take, I think I have good center. His offer draw. Fuck off. He trades everything off the board and then he wants to draw. What are you playing? This is chess. This is not chess. I have a breakthrough. I have this pawn breakthrough. that he's forced to take, and then I can take back with the king. Maybe that's going to give me some time. So I think I have time to go here. Okay, so he's going to play this. So after I go king here, pawn push, takes and takes, going to be very bad for him. But if I push first, let's push first, because having 2 pawns in the center is generally good. And then we can try to lure our way in. Okay, interesting. Well, let's try to get the king closer to here, to b3, because we want to push, and after he takes, I take back. And if he doesn't want to take, which way to take with? I think taking back with a pawn, because, you know, making sure he's not going to get in with his king. He might try to go for some crazy-ass move. Yes, he will. That's what he does. The problem with the pawn to e5, that he can go here, stick there. I hate that. But if he wants to take, I can take back. So I think I should do something else. Playing h4. Which way to go? I mean, takes, he can take back. 3 on 2 is not good for me. Check right here and he goes there. We have to calculate, because he has an extra move here. So after a check here, pawn push, he can, you know, keep pushing his pawns. And I don't want to be in a zugzwang, because if I move the king, I'm going to lose the game. That's why I don't like this move, e5. I hate pawn endgames. If he takes, I can always take back. There is no way for his king to get in. And if he ever moved back, thank you for the e5 square. So I think I should make a pawn move. So I think I'm going to play a g3. He cannot push. If he takes, it's going to be the biggest mistake he ever did. And always this a4 move. Okay, what is he trying to do? Trying to go for this? Awful move, because I can just take. Do we play h3? No, I don't think so. I think let's just play h3. Oh, I suck upon endgame, bro. What is he even trying to do? I don't think there is going to be a... It's impossible. There is no way to create a pass pawn on this side. I mean, check, we just take. Check, take, push, we take. He goes here, I have time. Plus, he cannot get in. Okay, now he's wasting time. Fine. What do I do? I love this move. I love h4. h4, if he takes, I take, he takes, I take, and I'm just going to try to get the king there. Oh wait, h4, takes and takes, and then takes and takes. He moves his king and I can go there. I think I'm going to be winning this. I think the move is h4. I'm trying to take an h4. What if he moved here? That's going to be very bad because I have king there. I think the move is h4. I have no idea if that's the correct move. I suck at pawn endgames, so don't take advice from me when it comes to pawn endgames. I mean, if he takes, that's an isolated pawn that my king can very easily target it and then just move away and push. And I can trick him by but it's going to be a very long way to go here to go for this pawn push, which is nasty. What if he pushed f4? Takes and push. Maybe. But then I push f5, and after takes back. He cannot defend against both both of these pawns. Maybe. Let's see what he does. Because playing this check is very, very bad. Okay, he decided to play this move g4. Is that good, though? I don't know. Is that good? Hold on, let's calculate. King f4, wait, about takes and takes, king f4, he needs to protect. I'm gonna go, hold on. Takes here, king f4, I play a check. He takes, I take. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so after here, so it takes here, 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 here. He needs 9. So I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think I'll be winning this endgame if I take this pawn. So takes, king here. So it takes, king f4, king to e5, d5 check, king takes, king here, king here, takes. He takes, I take here and I push. I think I'll be having time. Hopefully I'm right. I have no idea. I hate uncertainty when it comes to chess. Maybe he can play this. Ah, that's faster. Maybe that's faster. Oh boy. That's my problem. I don't calculate all of the variations until it's too late. So king to d5 takes. Okay, yeah. Of course, he's gonna find the best move. I cannot go here because he can always sack. So I have to go all the way like this, which is bad. Now he needs to try. He needs to try his best with it. What? So if I take here, but I go here, he takes and I push. He moves and I push. He moves and I push. He moves. Hold on. What the frick is this? If I take, he goes here. I move the king. He takes. I push. He moves the king. I push. He moves the pawn. I push. He moves the pawn and I push. He can promote to a queen. I can promote to a queen. What is going on? What? Where do I go? I don't know. I mean, it's also lagging. This shit is also lagging. This move. Wait. Push the damn pawn. I don't know. Fuck off. Fuck this extension, man. It keeps on freaking. Look. Everything's lagging. Let's learn from the analysis. I was winning, but I did not calculate. I mean, come on. Fucking hate endgames. Let's see what we did wrong. It's always been in the ass to lose a game in the endgame. It's very infuriating because I calculated correctly, but I did not look at the other variation with he don't defend the pawn. He just goes after my pawn, and I thought he's gonna go for his other pawns here on these two pawns on b4 and a3. That was insane. I played with a 90% accuracy. He played with an 89, so we're really close. We're really okay. So the mistake was taking on f5. Maybe I was too fast with it. Maybe I had to play king to f4 first. Maybe king f4 first was better because after he takes, I take back, and now the king has to move, and then I have time. Maybe I had to be patient to just play king f4. Perfect. That's the move. That's it. Just king f4 first, then you take, and after it takes back, you're completely winning. That's the only mistake. That is the only mistake that we did here in the entire game. King here first. Okay, what can he do? He's gonna take. I can take. He moves the king back. I play king here. It doesn't matter where he moves because then I'm gonna have time. And okay, what if he takes? Then I take here, and then whenever he tries to push, we can promote with a queen with check. That's the difference. And even if you actually promote it to a queen, then we can always try to give some check, try to win it back. Yeah. That's my mistake. I really hate this. See you again tomorrow, I guess.